When I first found out that I was going to be the student speaker, I wasn't exactly sure of the direction that I wanted the speech to go. I wrote an initial version where I relived each emotional phase of the roller coaster that is nursing school, beginning with stalking my mailbox, waiting for an acceptance letter, the sheer onset of sheer terror and self-doubt the first time I saw that gigantic course outline, and the many crazy, wonderful, and sometimes horrifying experiences that I've had along the way. The problem was that the more I reflected on my experiences, the more I realized that what I really needed to talk about was my gratitude for those who helped me to get where I am tonight. There's so many people that deserve recognition. This was not a journey that any of us went on alone. So tonight, that's what I'm going to do with my brief time. To our families, our loved ones, our roommates, and our pets, thank you for going to nursing school with us. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for lending us money. Thank you for putting up with us when we used you as guinea pigs and practiced all of our skills on you. Thank you for any and every single thing you did to help us accomplish this dream. I can say that not a single one of us could have done it without the help and support from you. I'd like to say thank you to our amazing faculty. We have been fortunate enough to be taught by some of the best instructors around, and compassion and confidence in us has helped to shape us into the very best nurses we can be. They told us from day one that they were here to help us to succeed, and they proved that time and time again. They gave us encouragement and boosted our confidence when we struggled, handed us tissues when we cried in their offices, and put in countless hours of tutoring to help us understand the concepts we just weren't getting. There are a few specific thank yous I'd like to take a moment to mention here. I'd like to thank Jan Boland for the lucky pencil you handed out in 210. This is mine, not much left. I used mine for every exam, and although it never rewarded me with that ever-elusive golden pencil, I still believe it was magical. I'd like to thank Judy Wilson for teaching me how to finally perfect an occupied bed after fumbling through it for 4 semesters. I'd like to thank Jenny Peterson and Sue Weil for having the answers to all of our questions and for never getting annoyed when every single one of us interrupted everything you ever tried to do. I'd like to thank Audrey Schaefer and Jackie Dorsey for their guidance and support of the Student Nurses Association. My involvement starting as the secretary and eventually becoming the president has enhanced my experiences here tremendously. I'd like to thank Ann Vogtel for her very recent demonstration of the cardinal movements. Seeing you peek up out of the pelvic bones is something I won't soon forget. Finally, I'd like to give an especially heartfelt thank you to whoever it was that made the decision to allow us to wear black uniform pants. I know I speak for everyone when I say that we're eternally grateful for that one. Last but certainly not least, I'd like to thank my fellow classmates. It was through the grace of some points-based admission system that we got placed together, and I couldn't have asked for a more generous, genuine, and entertaining group. It's been an honor to be beside you on this journey. Like people who have survived some sort of catastrophic event together, we formed a bond that only we can fully comprehend. We banded together and formed a supportive network to help us get through each grueling semester. We survived impossible exams and never-ending nursing process papers. I would dare to venture a guess that nursing is the only program where students gather in the halls after exams waiting for one another to congratulate or comfort each other. High fives and hugs abound as we counted points and calculated what we needed to get on the next one to break even, or if we were lucky, pull ahead. It was intense, emotional, and exhausting. I'm proud of you. You should be proud of you. You are all wonderful and unique, and the world is going to benefit from you going into the profession that you're about to go into. Never stop growing, never stop learning, never lose sight of the empathy and caring that got you into this program in the first place. It feels surreal, yet here we are. We chose the most correct answers and passed our exams. We signed off on our skills and put them into practice at clinical. We survived, and today we will walk across this stage as graduate nurses. Thank you for this wild journey, and thank you for letting me represent you today. The honor has truly been all mine.